Okay, so first let me say I'm so happy to see a woman running for president, and I'm grateful for that. However, does that mean I was on the fence even with Biden running again? Because everyone talks about, oh, let's get the black vote, let's get the black vote, and they get the black vote and nothing changes. And when I say nothing, I mean our education system. Our children are suffering in New York City public schools. And let's talk about services. My brother's paraplegic. He got hit by a drunken driver. It's very hard for him to get services. And I understand that they allow the migrants to come in, but they come in and they just overwhelm them with services. And they forget about the people that are already here.
Hey, welcome back. It's your man Wise. And today, got to talk about it. The Breakfast Club. Oh, man, they get the truth smacked in their face. It seems like all the time, man. All they've done is pander and been propagandists for the Democrat Party. We know this, but the people have to say, and they have callers calling in, stressing their displeasure with the Democratic Party and Kamala Harris. I am 100% here for it. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment down below. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning, Iris. What's your thoughts, Mama?
Okay, so first let me say I'm so happy to see a woman running for president, and I'm grateful for that. However, does that mean I was on the fence even with Biden running again? Because everyone talks about, oh, let's get the black vote, let's get the black vote, and they get the black vote and nothing changes. And when I say nothing, I mean our education system. Our children are suffering in New York City public schools. And let's talk about services. My brother's paraplegic.
Before she goes there, she's absolutely right. The children are suffering in the public education system. Think about this, man. In Baltimore City, one of the most highly funded school systems in the nation, we're talking each student receiving $21,000 per year per student. They had multiple kids that could not write, thousands of kids that could not read or write on grade level. The kids were graduating high school that could not read or write at grade level. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And the fact that these people, the Democrats, I mean, want to stop children from getting a quality education. They would prefer to fund the same foolishness opposed to allowing the money to follow the students and allow parents to find and place their kids in proper schools so their students can get a proper education. No, they fund these teacher unions who aren't there to make sure that they're the best teachers out there. They're there to make sure that they get their raises, that they can push the propaganda on the kids, and they can indoctrinate these children exactly how they would like them indoctrinated. And it's sad, man. It's really sad.
He got hit by a drunken driver. It's very hard for him to get services. And I understand that they allow the migrants to come in, but they come in and they just overwhelm them with services. And they forget about the people that are already here. So what's going to change with that? What are they going to do with the black agenda to help our children that's struggling in New York City public schools? They're not even on the same level as other kids in other countries. And that's what my concern is. So is something going to change because Kamala's running instead of Biden? Like, help me out. We're confused here.
Nothing's going to change. More Kamala, what you're going to get from her is more of the same. If you like Democrat politics, if you like their policies, if you like that far left progressive agenda, you're going to get more of that with Kamala Harris. That's just the case. If you want more illegal migrants coming across our southern border, vote Kamala Harris. If you want kids to be denied a quality education, vote Kamala Harris. If you want a situation to where you have men taking over women's sports, vote Kamala Harris. This is what it is. And I would assume that things will get worse under her administration because she's so much more radical than Joe Biden even is.
Those are all valid questions. A lot of those things you named are local issues, though.
Yeah.
Like that stuff you should be going to your local government with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, ish rolls downhill. This is a trickle-down effect.
Hello, who's this? Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's your name, bro?
Before he goes to, you notice he couldn't refute any of that. This is Charlamagne the fraud I'm talking about. Couldn't refute anything that young lady said. Nothing other than saying those are local issues. But who runs things on the local level up in New York? Is it not the Democrat Party? Is Mayor Eric Adams not a Democrat? Did he change? Did he flip? Is the city council there in New York, aren't they all Democrats? Did I miss something? Did I lose something? Come on, man. Their policies suck.
My name's Callie. What's up? Good morning. How y'all doing?
Callie, good morning. What's your thoughts,
Peace,
brother?
Callie.
Hey, man, I just want to say y'all the GOAT. Y'all been helping me survive mornings for a decade now, from college to work. So I just want to say that.
We old,
so
baby. Let's go.
man.
Thank you, Callie.
Or Just new, but we old. Me and him be old.
Hey, man, oldness is greatness, you know?
You already
Anyway,
know.
I don't think America's ready. I don't think America's ready for a female president. You know what? I'm a black man, and I absolutely.
I'm going to disagree with him, and I'm going to rewind this back. I am not here, and I'm not one of those people that are going to say, I don't think America's ready for a female president. I don't think that's the case. Obviously, I don't think that's the case. That's not the case. There's plenty of women around the country that are in positions of power in states. You look at Gretchen Whitmer, you look at the, goodness gracious, Sarah Huckabee Sanders down in Arkansas. You look at the young lady out in, I believe she's South Dakota, if I'm not mistaken. So there are women governors all around the country. That's not the case. It's this lady that no one wants as the president. It's this lady. And it's this administration. And to be honest with you, it's this party. We can't handle, this country can't stand another 4 years of this party's implementing their failed policies on our country. You want to talk about people being in soup lines, that's where we'll be. We can't afford a situation like that. I wish people would wake up and get off the daggone identity politic train. Get off of the identity politics and start looking at what's real and start looking at the policies for what they are at face value, what works and what doesn't work. Do not support this lady because she is a Democrat and she is a woman and she's quote unquote black. Don't support her for that. Look at her policies.
You know?
You already know.
I don't think America's ready. I don't think America's ready for a female president. You know what? I'm a black man, and I absolutely do not want another Democratic president in there. I think we should give the Republicans another try. There's a lot of agendas that the Democratic Party has kind of put into place that I don't support. I think they're destroying the black man. They're destroying the black family. I think they're ruining our country. And if you're living in New York like I am, man, this place is a financial nightmare, not to mention crime. I think if we put Trump back in there, man, it's going to be amazing. Kamala cannot do what he's going to do to bring this country back to where it needs to be. And this is not a race thing, because that's the number one thing they like to say when they talk about Trump and how he's a criminal and blah, 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 blah. I don't think any of that matters. His policies are what we need to focus on, and he's going to get us back where we need to go. Kamala is not ready.
That young brother was on it. And the thing is, again, these people, they can't refute what he's saying because they know it's true. And what we do know is that people like Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, and a lot of these other black bourgeoisie elites, they're all millionaires. They're multimillionaires. They're not dealing with the things that we're dealing with. They may have some family members that are dealing with it, but they themselves are not dealing with what we're dealing with. They don't have to send their kids to these public schools. They're not living in these poor and disadvantaged communities. They're not doing that. So they really don't care. And I just seen a video earlier today where they were saying, you know, you had, I don't even want to give them credit on my channel, but they were just talking about, oh, you know, if you're black and you're a conservative, you must be getting something from the party. No, we don't actually want anything. What we want is the government out of our pockets. We want the government out of our way so we can make the decisions that make sense for our families. The Democrats want more government. Conservatives want less. We don't want to be as taxed as high. Joe Biden has already said that if he gets back in office, he's raising these taxes. He's already said it. And tax is high enough as it is right now. And they're spending money like crazy. They're not even being held accountable for the amount of money that they're stealing from us. But yet we're just supposed to go along to get along because they've quote unquote put a token black woman up there that doesn't mean anybody any good. Everywhere she's been at, she's been a failure, to include the position she currently holds. It hasn't been a success. And the only thing that these people have to hang their hats on when it comes to this lady is the fact that she is a woman and she is supposedly black. That's it. Ask them to start talking about the policy she's going to implement and how it's going to be, you know, a good thing for the nation. Ask him about that, and they will not have any answers for you. That's all I'm going to say about this, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. Like, share, subscribe to this channel. Drop me a comment down below. I appreciate all the love and support. Consider joining the ARP family. It supports me. It supports the team. It gives us the ability to do what we do on a day-to-day basis. Keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up. And I'm going to catch up with you all next time. Peace.